Hi Ben, you've asked about how to evaluate the following expressions when you have two variables. So I'll just show you a demonstration of what you need to do. So if you have a look, you've got A is representing 5 and B is representing 3. So the way that you need to calculate it so your first step is, so you need to substitute the 5 into the A place, so plus 7 times 3 minus 10. Okay, so that's the first step. The next step now is you need to work out the order of operations. So if you have a look, you've got 10 times 5. So instead of putting the times, I've put the bracket there. So in another way, you could have written it as 10 multiplied by 5 plus 7 multiplied by 3 minus 10. So you don't have to write that step, but I'm just showing you how you would break that down. So you have 50, it would equal, plus 21 minus 10, and if you think about BIMDAS, you've got to go in the order of operations. So in this case, you've got 50 plus 21 needs to happen first. So we've done the multiplication or division first, and you've got multiplication with the 10 times 5 and the 7 times 3, and we've worked that out here. Then you've got 50 plus 21, which is 71, then minus 10, which then finally equals 71 minus 10 is 61. So that's for that type of question. Now the next type of question that you might have is using a number which has been squared. So if you have a look, evaluate the following expression when A equals 8 and B equals 7. So we're going to substitute within this expression the 8 in the A's place and the 7 within the B's place. So I'll just get that up. So you have, first of all, so 5. Now I'm going to have this in brackets because 8 will need to be squared first, so to the power of 2, plus 8 times, now B is 7 here, and then, so it's really a good idea to make sure that you write out every step that you make. It makes it much easier to find out what you're doing, and you're able to backtrack to see if you've made any errors. So 5, let's work out 8 squared, which is 64. And then we can work out 8 times 7, which is 56. And then we leave the plus 5. Then let's work out the next step. We've got the 5 times 64, which what I did when instead of using a calculator, I had to think about, just over here I'll show you my working out. So I did first of all 5 times 60, then we can plus 5 times 4, which equaled 300 plus 20, which will then equal 320. So that we can go back to this sum over here. So I've worked out 5 times 64. So 320 plus 56 plus 5. And then we just work it out in the order of operations. So we've got these two, 320 plus 56, which is 376 plus 5, and then which would equal 381, and that's your final answer. That's once you've evaluated the following expressions.